Hi, I'm Rebecca Sugar, creator of Cartoon Network's new show, Steven Universe. I always dreamed of having a show.
A giant woman. I'm a fusion.
Rebecca Sugar!
It's so much bigger than anything I could have hoped for.
This is our home, our friends and family. We are the Crystal Gems. I now pronounce you Garnet.
Hello, Starlight. What?
Awesome!
That's why the people of this world believe in Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Steven.
Growing up alongside Steven has been one of the most formative experiences of my life. I mean, I was 14 when we did the pilot. I'm 21 now, so that's a third of my life I've spent playing Steven
Wearing
Universe.
something that makes a lot of noise, it's going to get picked up.
Yeah, I remember my first session for, it was Laser Light Cannon. That was the first one we recorded once the show had been picked up. I wore a very loud button-up shirt that, you know, rubs weird and makes noises on the mic, so I did most of the record like this. Steven finding out the truth about his mom was pretty, shattering.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Zach, I know you want to do it.
I'll do my interpretation.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
Should I do one too? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. That wasn't so bad.
Oh yeah, it's over, isn't it? And then, you know, the part where you sing "And She's Gone," somebody edited it together. And she's gone!
And we can do this.
It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You won and she chose you and she loved you and
She's gone!
And she chose you, and she loved you, and
She's gone!
Cookie cat rap?
Can we do the cookie cat rap? Is that what you asked?
Sing it.
All right, you guys gotta help me though.
Yeah.
You do the background vocals. I'll point to you. All right.
He's a frozen treat with an all-new taste, cause he came to this planet from outer space. A refugee of an interstellar war, but now he's at your local grocery store. Cookie Cat, he's a pet for your tummy. Cookie Cat, he's super duper yummy. Cookie Cat, he left his family behind. Cookie Cat! Now available at Gergen's off Route 109.
He's a frozen treat with an all-new taste, cause he came to this planet from outer space. A refugee of an interstellar war, but now he's at your local grocery store. Cookie Cat, he's a pet for your tummy. Cookie Cat, he's super duper yummy. Cookie Cat, he left his family behind. Cookie Cat, now available at Gergen's off Route 109. Oh, he's a frozen treat with an all-new taste, cause he came to this planet from outer space. A refugee of an interstellar war, but now he's at your local grocery store.
Cookie cat.
He's a pet for your tummy.
Cookie cat.
He's super duper yummy.
Cookie cat.
Ah, Cookie Cat. Now available at Gergen's off Route 109.
I'm breaking out in hives because I'm allergic.
Zach, Steven has food poisoning. What does he say? what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what. No matter what. No matter what.
No matter what.
Oh, I'm gonna be.
Oh, I'm gonna be
right by your side.
right by your side.
I'm gonna be right by your side no matter what.
Did you say, oh, I'm gonna be? I did it back. I did it back.
Find a way to save the day. That's who we are.
So funny.
Well, I'm gonna get this because I felt so strongly that I needed to tell this story and represent this girl.
Hearing Sarah's audition was, I mean, it really felt like the character. She can do like a perfect her own version of like that kind of old cartoony like style of singing.
Right.
It all came together. It felt really good.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
I actually was not super familiar with Steven Universe. I hadn't ever seen any of it, but of course I knew about it. It's such a part of pop culture. And to be honest, I was not really aware of the scope of it when I booked it. Because when you get the audition, you're only given a little bit of material, so you don't really know what the whole thing is gonna be. And then when I got there, and I met Rebecca immediately, and I got the first act, I believe, of the movie. And I was flipping through it, and I remember talking to my boyfriend going, I'm kind of in a lot of this. I think I'm a big part of this movie. Your new best friend.
Your new best friend! Your new best friend! Spinel is here!
Spinel is definitely the most intense character I've ever had to play. I've played lots of characters with wide range of emotions, but she's off the charts wide range of emotions.
No! Oh, okay. Let's go together?
Yay!
I love that the Spinel has such opportunity to laugh every kind of way you can laugh. I mean, it's like wild and manic at times, and then like adorable and cutesy, and I love to laugh, so being able to like discover all these different levels of laughter, that was so awesome. Oh! Wow! I got the honor to record Found with Zach. What a lovely human he is, and so talented, and to be able to be in the room with him and working off of each other, that rarely happens in animation, and so it was a gift to do that.
Someday, somewhere, somehow, you'll love again.
So to be able to do that and sing that song together and work off of each other live, I think made it just even that more special.
I love Spinel's song, Other Friends. And I'm really, really excited to see that whole sequence done. It's one of my favorite songs that you've ever written. It's so good and so fun.
That's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally meet. All the time that I wouldn't find out about you. Oh, that's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her other friend. Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game. You didn't know you were playing. Let's play another game. This time I got to win. Lives on the line, winner takes all. Ready or not, let's begin. Oh, that's right, I heard the story over and over again. Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game. You didn't know you were playing. Let's play another game. This time I get to win. Lives on the line, winner takes all. Ready or not, let's begin. Oh, that's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally beat her other friend.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman.
Turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman.
You might not believe it. You might not believe it, but you got a lot in common.
Leave it. You might not believe it. You got a lot in common. You really do. You both love me and I love both of you.
the four of us taking you down. Cause we're good and evil never beats us. We'll win the fight and then go out for pizzas. We are the crystal gems. We'll always...
Who ate my fries? Lapis?
I don't like fries.
Pearl?
I don't like food.
Steven?
It was Amethyst.
Yeah, it was.
Jason, you ready? All right. It's funny because people have been asking about this for a long time whenever I meet fans. Like, is Steven gonna get older? Because they know that my voice changed when I was younger on the show, and we're wondering if that was the next logical progression.
I can make a promise. I can make a plan.
Change was like homecoming for the new voice, the age, the older Steven really coming into his own as a character, and also for me vocally. That's the first song that I sang, you know, in my own register that I felt like I had like 100% of my power, and it was really fun. I did a little bit of melody improvisation that we don't normally do on that one because there was some room to freestyle that.
You can make it ever, starting with tonight.
Anna, and I was wondering what was your favorite episode to film and why?
Favorite episode and why?
Steven and the Stevens.
Steven and the Stevens. We're gonna make you smile. Me, myself, and I and him are all the same guy.
It's a selfish answer because there's just so many Stevens, but it's a very unique, fun episode.
Mr. Greg.
Shake a leg. Shake a leg. It's Mr. Greg. It's Mr. Greg. And he's here to spend his dough all over the town. He's got the bucks. I've got the bucks. It's all the
As it is, it was a musical episode, and I got to sing It's Over, so that was my favorite to record.
Hi. My question is, each of your characters has grown and developed throughout the show. How have each of you as actors grown with your characters and connected to them?
I'm like 10 inches taller, so I've definitely grown over the course of the show.
True story.
Steven and I, we basically grew up together, and we've been through a lot of similar
I think
arcs
it's
in
such a
life.
talent for, that you've been able to keep your voice sounding so youthful over the years.
Thanks. That was a whole thing. I was very panicked during puberty because I lost 2 other roles on other shows. And, it was never mentioned on Steven, but, my paranoid brain is like, they're having backroom meetings about my vocal cords, it's over, it's done. No. And that was never a point of discussion at all. But I was paranoid, and every voice crack it made me more fearful. So that was a very stressful period for me. No, I was in vocal lessons 2-3 times a week trying to get the range back. But
you sound great.
yeah. Thanks. I feel better about my voice now than before, so I think it worked out.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Next
Pearl
up,
point, that's right, Pearl points.
I just wanted to ask, is Jasper coming back, if you know?
I do know, but I can't say, because I've been sworn to secrecy. I'm sorry.
Would it be soon?
I'm not sure.
The most difficult scene to voice act.
So while Amethyst's arc was happening, she was going back to the kindergarten and discovering her origin.
I never asked for it to be this way. I never asked to be made.
Happening at the same time in my life when I was searching for my biological parents in Korea. I'm a Korean-American adoptee. And so I read that script when she was going back, and it just, oh God, it was so moving, and it came by surprise for me. And I got very emotional, and even in the booth when we were recording it, but the funniest part about it is that I asked Rebecca, because Rebecca knows I'm an adoptee, and at the time, the boarders didn't know. And it's crazy that they just wrote that into the character.
For me, the fight scene at the end of Bismuth was tough, because it was, he's trying to fight, but he's also, trying not to fight while he's fighting.
So what are you gonna do? Shatter me? Go ahead! Just do it!
No! Even if we don't agree, nobody deserves this. I'm going to tell them. I'm gonna tell them everything.
Then you really are better than her.
I'm defending myself, but, don't get hurt type thing. And on that same note, Storm in the Room was tough, too.
There's nothing here but me. I'm just talking to myself.
You're not my
Everything's
mom.
awesome. Everything's great, except it's not, and I know it, but I have to pretend it's not.
Making all of the fighting noises.
Yeah.
Oh, it has challenged me in ways that I'm not used to doing. No, it's like they say, do a jumping effort, and you're like, huh. And then they're like, do a landing effort, and you're like, huh. And then they're like, nah, something else, and you're like, huh?
Hey, Zach.
Hey.
So, excluding the gems, and don't say Connie because that's obvious, which of the human characters in Beach City is your favorite?
Onion.
I figured.
But is Onion human? That's the real question.
That's true. Okay, so say he's not.
Okay.
An honorable mention.
Ronaldo, for sure. Keep Beach City weird!
All right, thank you.
Of course.
If you were to spend a day with any character, who would it be?
Not Onion. Probably Amethyst. That'd be so much fun. Get into so much trouble. Break some stuff.
Onion's human?
I have no idea, honestly. That's probably a question I should be asking Rebecca. I might be confusing this with someone else, but I think somebody told me wasn't there a time where that you guys spent over 20 minutes on the word yes?
Yes.
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 That happens sometimes. Occasionally there'll just be some tiny little line that seems very easy at first glance that you end up spending so much time on. You never know which ones it's going to be. And then a monologue you'll knock out in 5 minutes.
Well, not me. Not.
Depends on the monologue. Some take forever. But yeah, sometimes the word yes will really put a damper on your day.
On a similar note, Dee Dee, you've got about 1,000 variations of the word Steven that you have.
Steven.
Steven. Been for you.
Oh, I simply just look at the picture of Pearl that's drawn, and sometimes it's more of a Stephen or a Stephen. I just look at the drawing.
Which moment shocked me the most? I didn't have a lot of warning for the Stevani episode, the first one. I wasn't informed that this was happening, and then I got the script. I'm like, oh, that's possible. Let's do it. And we had a lot of fun doing that.
Other than yourself.
Always Peridot.
Yeah.
Here, here.
You're not
Same. It's hilarious.
I like Sadie.
Bright sunny day, don't cost nothing. Light summer breeze, don't cost nothing. What do I do with
bright sunny day, don't cost nothing. Light summer breeze, don't cost nothing.
Buy a house and a car.
I guess that I can, but I've already got a van. I could put you through college,
Like I'm with the gems all the time.
or I could buy you all the fine.
I think it's my favorite question I've ever been asked at a panel. Is how would the gems react to a jewelry store? And I'm like, I don't know.
What's your favorite Steven Universe ship?
My favorite Steven Universe ship? Lately, Jamie and Garnet.
Okay, thank you.
Also, please, can you say if pork chops are perfect? Pork chops are perfect.
If every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
Thank you.
It's the true, it's the true kind of love. It's the true, it's the true, it's the true kind of love. Let me hear you. It's the true, it's now. I am better than win or lose. There's a new direction that I like.
Doesn't exist now, survived by her son and all of her brand new friends. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that cool? And isn't survived by her son and all of her brand new friends. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that cool?